But from a whore.
Exactly.
Hey, nigga. I ain't be on that.
You're on it.
I can't be
You're on it, bro. You told me to turn it around, fucker. Anyway. But see, that's the thing, man. That's the problem right now. That's why niggas is fucking around. That's why women are fucking around. Because they've been, they have the mindset to where they're supposed to keep all this shit hidden. And they can't come out and be, I mean, now it's a lot different because you got a lot of people fucking and they're fucking at a young age, you know what I mean? And they're fucking a lot of people with no remorse, no regrets, no nothing. But they a lot of them still have that image or had that image coming up that they were supposed to be this good girl and they're supposed to keep these things hidden or their sexual urges hidden, and so therefore they can't be who they are or who they feel they are, you know what I'm saying? And do the things that they feel they want to do.
And that's what I fucking hate. All these girls is talking about, like, oh, I'm not a hoe, I'm not a hoe. I'm like, what's your definition of a hoe? Like, tell me what a hoe is. Well, somebody that fucked with 2 guys and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, that means you just tried some shit. Like, a hoe to me is like a bitch, a girl, a woman that can fuck. Come here and fuck the whole house. leave, and then fuck somebody else that you know, and then you see her somewhere else, she's fucking somebody else, and then all you guys seem to know each other. Like, that's different, but like, it feels like I want to try a threesome, she wanted to try a threesome, always, like, that was just kind of like your fantasy thing, and you guys happened to try it, and you did it, boom, it happened. But that don't make you no hoe.
That don't make you a hoe.
But if you was like, if that was like,
if you
was doing it on a consistent basis, then it's different.
There's a fine line for that because a nigga you call her a hoe based upon
the
little shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You joking around.
But see, that's the thing,
you
though.
You appreciate it, though.
That's the thing, though.
I appreciate her.
That's the thing, though.
Because she got down.
They don't know that. They don't know that.
They don't know what?
They don't know that when you call her a hoe to your friends, that she's not a hoe.
Okay, look. Let me,
you know what I'm saying?
Let me make this statement. Girls do this shit too. When a girl meet a new guy, she gonna be like, "Oh, I got this fine ass nigga coming over here." Like, to your face, she's not gonna say that. But like when we're with each other, like we don't say, "Oh, I met this bad little young girl," or "I met this bad woman." No, we say, "I met this bad bitch the other day," or "I got this little hoe coming over, but she's really not a hoe." That's how people talk. Like you don't mean it to offend them, but
right.
It's just like that's how guys talk within their circle. Right. Some guys talk within their circle.
Well, at this point in the game, 2011, women don't really give a shit. You know what I mean? They don't care if you're calling them a hoe, if you're calling them they don't give a shit. They're gonna do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? But the point is this, back to what we're talking about. What is it that people want? What are people looking for? What are you looking for? What is this good guy? What does he do? Who does he look like?
They'll never find, when it comes to finding that shit, they walk right past
exactly.
it. It's
right.
Like a girl will meet a guy and she like he can do everything for her, but she like, I don't like the way he dressed.
Right.
This
or
is the thing.
He's too nice. Or
there's something that just...
It's like when you meet that right person, you really don't know. And then you go for that person. You tell your girls, "Oh, I met this one dude." And then boom, he fucks you over in the long run. Like,
right.
But you passing up a lot of nice... I mean, guys do it too. I mean, you pass up a lot of nice girls because like she's just not up to par with your looks-wise. But personality-wise, she's straight. And then... You end up passing that up because like you can be talking to that girl that look good and somebody that walks by that looks okay that got a little ass, you gonna be like your attention is gone.
Right.
It's like you want that.
But this is the thing. Like, this is what really happens. This is what happens. Men and women, they have every man, woman's point in life. You've had that right person. But at the time, that right person wasn't what you was looking for.
Right.
So what happens is you're with that right person, and that right person ends up being either too good, or they're missing this part, or they're missing that part, and it's like a trial and error thing.
Right.
So you're trying to build this robot together that you're trying to put together. You're trying to take this here, and you wish you had this part to put with this part, and what you don't know is you got the best parts here. The foundation is there.
Right.
The rest of those little parts that you need, either you're gonna have to deal with not having them, or he or she is gonna have to compromise and bring those parts together. But what happens is people think that there's, on the other side of the fence, the grass is greener over there. So they try this. They say, "Oh, this guy has this part that this person is lacking."
Right.
But what they don't realize is this guy also is lacking the parts that this guy had that you like, or this girl had that you like.
Right.
So you end up screwing yourself over. So you end up going, and then it's also about what your type is. Like we always say, there's a certain type that everybody has. That type that everybody has is what you attract to yourself and what is attracted to you.
Right.
All the time, I've been meeting the same chick for the last 10, 20 years, bro. The same chick, bro.
Right.
And I don't know how.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Basically, you're attracted to that certain type of person. There's something about those, and they're attracted to you too.
Right.
Like you attract them, and they attract you, and that shit is crazy because you're never gonna find the right person with that guy.
Right.
So that's what it basically boils down to, and that's why it's hard for people to find that right person because you probably passed him up or passed her up several times before. Because she just didn't have those little things that were your type. Like the one that's your type has. Oh, this person's your type, but they dog you because that's what you like. Like that's your type. You know what I'm saying? Like that part of that person's personality is what attracted you there in the first place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then when it comes to the point of y'all being together, that's the part that you hate the most.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because now you have to deal with those parts that person is lacking.
Exactly.
You have to find a way to deal with this person knowing that they have some things that you don't particularly care for. Or they don't have things that you do care for. And that's the main issue.
That's the issue.
People don't want to work. They don't want to spend years and years trying to deal with those things. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to deal with a person that doesn't have that excitement that they need, or that part that they need that keeps them going or keeps them wanting this person. You know what I mean? Once they get bored, they're bored.
That's it.
And it's like, fuck. Let me try something else.
It's about the right now. A lot of people want
it is the right now. That's what it is, man.
And
everybody's programmed to have the right now. It could be anything.
And I think what it is like
any part of life, you want the right now. That's what we've been programmed to have. The right now.
I think what's happened to us is like, and the difference between us and our parents is that we've seen what they've had. Like people who are older than us, we've seen them go through we didn't see the trials and tribulations that they went through to get to where they were.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we didn't know
what it was, right?
What it was.
That it was work.
So exactly. So we're looking forward to be now, and also this TV shit is also what fucks it up because they make it seem like everything is such a happy ending. Right. You can find this perfect person and off the bat is perfect. They don't put you through the trials and tribulations on TV.
Exactly. So
we're a generation of growing up on TV.
Right.
So we grew up watching you know what I'm saying?
Right.
All the little glamorous relationships and shit, and you like, okay, well shit,
I want that.
Find her right
exactly.
Now. You know
Why can I have that?
Because
right
it took
now.
molding and building for that relationship to work.
Yeah.
That's a problem. Like a lot of people try and live off relationships on TV. Or everybody wants to get married. Everybody's not meant to be married.
That's true. That's true too. Like, everybody is not meant to be married. I mean, when you
start, a lot of guys and girls that can love somebody to death,
right?
And they will still cheat,
right?
But they go back to that person. They love them. They care about that person. If that person leaves them, it'll probably make them sick. But is this some people